kid Cindy, who's 10. She's typing with her feet. And they said, meet Cindy. She's a war ant. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think she fought in any wars. You know? She didn't fight in Korea or Vietnam or Iraq. She's not a war ant, she's just an ant. Okay? Just an ant. You can't piggyback on the war vets, man. They fought hard to get their limbs blown off. Right? Make your own organization, your own keychains, whatever the fuck you gotta do. You're an ant, not a war ant. Okay? The commercial should be, meet Cindy, she's just an ant. My parents belonged to this church in Woodbridge called Sandra Battaglini. And Pio was canonized a saint because he was benevolent and kind, but more significantly, he bled from his palms for 15 years. And the church calls it stigmata, but I call it hand period. It's about bleeding. And because of this, he's achieved cult status in Italy. He's like the Elvis Presley of the Roman Catholic Church. His hometown is like Graceland. It's insane, right? And this church in Woodbridge is the first church outside of Italy to honor his sainthood. So for years, this parish celebrated in a school gym. And then, because they were raising money for the church. And at first the church was only supposed to cost like $5 million. And then it went up to $12 million. And every week the priest would ask the parishioners for money. And one Sunday when I was there, he got really mad and he's like, you know what? He goes, I've been to your houses and they're nice. Jesus deserves a nice house too. I'm like, of all the people in the history of the world, I don't think there's anybody who has more houses than Jesus Christ. Right? And the Vatican, that's like the nicest house there is. Like, I don't remember reading in the Bible that Jesus was a real estate developer. But then again, he is Jewish, right? And you know how they are about their land? We want more land. We want more land. I'm sorry if there's Jews in the audience, but you know, it's from, right? We want more land. We're talking about my friend Daniela who was pregnant. And I said, oh my God, I wonder if Daniela had her baby. And my mom's like, oh my God, I had a dream that Daniela had a baby that had a klepto lip. And my sister's like, Ma, don't you mean a cleft palate? Because that's different, the klepto lip. Right? There's no support for the klepto lip. No foundations or associations to help the klepto lip kid. Right? Think of the parents, right? You can't take that kid shopping, he's going to steal everything with his mouth. You know what I mean? You're at the Shoppers Drug Mart, right? Getting advice on the best eyeshadow. You check on your kid, and he's got a mouthful of eyeliners. And you turn to the beauty advisor, you're like, Darlene, I'm so sorry, my kid's a klepto. I've been searching the world to try and find someone to help this kid, okay? But nobody wants to take this cause on. Right? Between you and me, does cancer and diabetes have enough money? Somebody please help my klepto kid. You know what, guys? Okay, so I did the online dating, right? That didn't work. So I'm like, maybe a herbal remedy will do it, right? So I read that this tea called Damiana, right, like improves sexual performance. So I drank it on New Year's Eve. What am I do with this, man? Pump it up, right? So I drink the tea, and then after I drink it, I also read that it's meant to relieve constipation. I'm like, oh my God, this might not happen at the same time. Right? I'm like, there I am, like mounted on a stallion, just like giving it, just like dawn of civilization sex, like